These are my old Sony XM4 headphones, and I decided I wanted new headphones but couldn't quite pick which one to get, so I got three. Let's take this in. I'm gonna start with the AirPod Max. These are the most expensive of the three, and also the ones that I'm most excited to open. I've never seen this color before in person. It's the space gray color of the AirPod Max. And to kind of match the theme, I got darker color headphones for the rest. So I have the Beats Pro in black and also the Sony XM5 in black as well. As always with Apple, they have some very clean packaging. Their classic white box with just a nice picture of the products and the AirPod Max logo right there on the front of the box. Let's see. Oh, I'm actually quite surprised and I'm happy because I didn't quite want to get a knife. There's a nice little tab here. I'm just gonna pull it. You can pull it to open and rip the plastic off. All right, and the reveal. A little hard to get out the box. These have like a new car smell. Never smelled any Apple product like that before, but damn. Presentation of these headphones is really nice. You know, that custom box. You have the headphones, and then, of course, the manual. Let's see what you get. Do you get stickers? I don't see stickers. Just a little manual to kind of show you how to connect. And, oh, a lightning cable. I have like 10 of these, but I'm glad it comes with another one. Okay, and the headphone reveal. Let's see if there's an easy way to open these. No, I don't think so. Which is surprising. There's always a way with Apple to open these easy. Oh, there's like a magnetic case that you just kind of... And it comes in its case already. Really nice design. I like that there's no fingerprints that can be shown on this case. I had that problem with the M2 MacBook Air, the midnight color. It was very easy to get fingerprints on them, so I'm kind of glad that this is almost like a fingerprint resistant case that it comes in. Oh, I was about to rip the case apart. And these are the headphones. Little covers here. I'm intrigued about this design. I've never quite seen headphones that look like this. They kind of have like a ball and socket almost movement here with the way that it connects to the headrest. But I do like how it looks sort of like a continuation of the actual headphone. And this is the digital crown. I believe this is to raise the volume, though I'm gonna have to test that out when I actually connect this to my phone. And then I guess this is a power button of some sort. Don't quite see anything to kind of change songs, so I'm just gonna assume that there's sensors here that will allow you to do that, because typically AirPods have the sensor to be able to do that. Though, one thing I can tell is that it has the in-ear sensor that will allow you to kind of pause your music when you take the headphones off. I always thought that this kind of design looked a little flimsy, but they're not bad. Like, the material's like pretty stretchy, so it's not necessarily super firm and sturdy, but it is very flexible, so this movement doesn't seem to kind of bother the headphones. Of course, they're headphones, so they need to fit over various people's heads. And I like that it kind of uses this material that's able to stretch. The on-ear part is the same material as the mesh, and I think the colors match really well with the rest of the headphones. I can't really hear myself right now. The headphones aren't even on, and they have really good noise cancellation, I can tell, because on ear, it already sounds pretty muffled, and this is without the noise cancellation on because the headphones are off. Wait, no, they're not. They aren't off. I just heard a sound when I touched this. So I think they actually don't turn off, and they only turn on when you have it on your head, which I'm surprised because my XM4s, they only turn on when you turn it on. I guess we'll go from most expensive to least expensive. So next on the list is gonna be the Sony XM5 headphones. And these ones, I'm also pretty excited to try out. I've seen these headphones on TikTok. That's kind of where I got the idea to get them in the first place. These are actually an upgrade to these headphones. These are the Sony XM4s, and you can see I've gotten pretty good use out of them. I enjoy these headphones. They're pretty comfortable on-ear headphones, and the noise cancellation is great, which is something I'm gonna be looking out for these 3 headphones to see how good they are in terms of noise cancellation, because the area where I work is usually pretty loud, and I want to make sure that I'm able to listen in on video editing or music or whatever I'm doing and just be dialed in. So without any further ado, let's open these up. Bro, it says open, but I can't pull. Oh, there it is. 1000X series. So immediately you're given some instructions on how to turn them on and connect. It comes in a case. It kind of looks like it's fat. It's a fat case. It looks like a pear. Ooh, kind of like that. They're not squished in the case, and it's like, even though it's really large and bulky and I wouldn't quite use this to travel, it's nice that they kind of stay in this position. I love how soft and cushiony the ear part feels. So I always have headphones on, even if I'm not listening to anything, which is just a bad habit. And I really want there to be cushion to make sure my ears don't get irritated. So in terms of buttons, you can see, I don't know what this is, the NC A and B button, but there's your power button and your Bluetooth connect button, and then it charges with USB-C. I don't see any sensors in the headphones, which is different than the XM4s. I'm assuming that they just hid them very well, because I'm not sure why they would kind of downgrade that feature. So I'm gonna have to test it out to see what those are like, but let's try them on ear to see just how comfortable they are. Oh, these are definitely not on, but my voice sounds really muffled to me right now. And I think that these might have really good noise canceling as well. Obviously, I need to try them. These ones are definitely not on, unlike the Apple ones, but I'm excited to try these out and see just how good these are. I really like the sound quality of the XM4s, so I'm thinking that this one is just gonna be a little bit better. All right, and here they are, the Beats Studio Pro, and let's open it up. Very nice looking design with the box. Beats Studio Pro comes in a case. But they definitely kept the classic Beats design with the Beats B and just the way that they kind of extend and close up. It's feeling a little bit stiff, which I think this is a huge comparison in terms of the AirPods Max, which wasn't as stiff and very flexible. This is like super stiff and not very flexible at all. but I mean, maybe that's just kind of what the price tag gives you. This is obviously the least expensive of the 3 headphones. On here, they don't feel bad actually. I like how, of course, how it's bigger. I was saying before, it's a big headphone, so they fit comfortably on your ear. When I'm talking, I can't quite hear myself as well, so I'm assuming that these will be able to cancel out sound pretty well. I'm not too sure if they do have noise canceling features, but I know beats can get really loud, so I'm quite excited to use these. This has been the unboxing of the 3 headphones, the AirPods Max, the Sony XM5s, and the Beats Studio Pros. Honestly, I'm very excited to try these 3 out. I'm going to be doing a comparison video with these 3 headphones after trying them out for a little bit to see if they really match up to their price tags. Yes, we're looking at you, AirPods Max. So if you're interested in seeing that video, subscribe to take this in. But for now, I'm your boy RJ and hope to see you in the next video.